Welcome back to Days of Qoom with me, Rishi. This is day 19, I want to say. Let's see, what day is it? I think this is day 19. Yeah, 18 we just recorded, so it is day 19. Yeah, welcome back. So today we're gonna talk about uh, how to style this model out, how to make it look all fancy, nice and pretty. And yeah, let's just hop right into it. Yeah. So first thing that I want to talk about is, well, let's just first start with this, and then we'll move on. Yeah. So first thing is I want to style this add modal. Let's just create another comment here, and let's just put add question modal. Real simple, real easy. Nothing we haven't done before. And in this, we're gonna put a hashtag add question modal, and nothing really has changed here. I just don't really like how this border looks, this color scheme, but we'll change it later. So I'm gonna leave it for now as really just text align center, and yeah, that's about it actually. Now everything's centered, but yeah, I can actually even just remove this and it should be the same way if you don't like the center. So I'm going to remove it, and then I'm going to start on the header. So let's just do add question modal bracket h2, and yeah, so this can be margin. This time I'm just going to do margin up, margin top, margin left, margin right, margin bottom, so I can show you how this works actually. This is the order for it. I don't know the exact one, but I'm pretty sure this is pretty sure it's top, left, bottom, right. So you can do 0, 0, 0, 0. This will be top 0, left 0, bottom 0, right 0. Right, so this is H2 should not be qualified. I think the way to get around this error is just to simply give this thing IDs like H2, and then give it an ID of header 2, and then ID of header 4, and then ID of header 1, and ID of header 3. Just make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit prettier. And head to styles again, and you can just put hashtag header 2 margin 0000. I have a feeling I did something wrong here. Let's see, what did I do? Yeah, add question modal, add question content. I think if I replace this modal over there with content, it should work correctly. Hopefully. Let's see, content without this L at the end. Yeah, there you go. Now we have you have the H2 stuck to the top, which looks nice. And I'm gonna also create a add question content hashtag header 3, and let it load. Yeah, now we can give this a tag of margin 0000, all across the board zeros. Oh, it's header 4, sorry, header 4. Yeah, so now it sticks to it, but I want to give it a bottom of here of like 2 pixels, and this one we give a top of like 2 pixels. Yeah, gives it a little bit of space, not too much, that's fine though. And from here, actually I'm going to give it a bigger margin on the bottom, and I'm going to switch this header 4 to give a font size of 20 pixels. No, that's too small. I think you're going to have to experiment this to fit your own websites, but I'm going to put 30 pixels to begin with. See how this doesn't look like I changed a thing, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah, let's just do text align center on both of these, like so. Yeah, and I'm gonna give it each of them a margin on each side by 5 pixels. I don't really like how this looks too much, so 5 pixels on either side. Nope, that is the wrong dimension. This needs to be 5 pixels. Yes, now it's looking more defined, more nice. And finally, we're going to do another one, add question, content. Actually, it's going to put hashtag fields question, I think. Well, let's see what it's called again. I called it fields and button choices. That's fine. So yeah, let's just do, in fields I want margin again of 0, 5 pix, 0, 5 pix, and in hashtag button choices, okay, choices, margin of 0, 5 pix, 0, 5 pix. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, so far it doesn't look like anything, I know. Just give it a faith, you'll see how it looks in a second too. I'm also going to give it each of them 2 pixels on both the top and the bottom. Yeah, it's kind of invisible there. Let me just give it a little bit of a bigger bottom. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Also, you can also just, like, if you're on a Mac, you can do Option and then zoom in and out. You can zoom in and out like that. Just fun facts I want to share with you guys. Yeah, next thing I want to do is I'm going to quickly, in fields here, I want to do display, flex, and then flex direction column. Now if we wait for this to reload, yeah, you can see that it spreads all the way across, and it looks pretty nice, right? Like so. And I also, yeah, so it looks pretty nice, pretty good, pretty easy there. I also want to give this a little bit bigger of a bottom margin, so like 5 pixels instead. Again, this is mostly just testing and reloading and whatnot. So yeah, if you want to skip ahead, go for it. Just showing how I like to test all of this stuff. So next is input type text, which is these options here, and this is going to say, also this looks huge, so actually I'm going to change this down a bit. I'm going to change this thing here, nope, not 300, 25 pixels by a font size of 30 pixels. I think this should be fine. No. Yeah, wow. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit nicer, a little bit better. Input type text, I'm going to say font, oh, wow. Font size 17 pixels. That, I think, is what I'm going to stick with. Yeah, that looks a little bit nicer. But I think actually tone down a little bit, make it 15 pixels instead. I'm going to put a height on it of 50. I'm going to give it a background color of, actually, I think transparent works. I don't know if that is an error or not, but yeah, transparent works. Therefore, the border becomes a bit thicker. And I'm also going to quickly say border top, none, border bottom, I think, hold on, border style bottom, no, border bottom style, yes, none, there we go, that works, that's what we want to do. Border top style, border bottom style, I'm going to put solid, border left style, none, and border right style, none. This creates like an underline under each of these, which looks kind of cool. And I'm also quickly going to want to suppose actually a quick input, no, what am I saying? Width of 100 or 90%. Width 90, I can't figure out percent. There you go, percent. A little bit less maybe. You can actually, I think, just do font size 15 pixel. Oh, okay, so that's why that does that. I'll have to fix that in a second here. We'll come back to that, but let's actually change this to 17 pixels here. And next, in the text area, we want to do font size of 15 pixels, height of 150, width of 90%, border style none, background color RGBA 0000.2. So create a very transparent black color. Yeah, like that. I like this. Let's change it to 0.1, make it a little bit nicer. And resizable, or resize none. Right, so therefore now I can no longer resize, which looks pretty good. Height of 150 pixels, actually, sorry. 150 is just too small. 150 pixels. That's huge. So let's actually make it 100 pixels. I want to say 100 pixels, yeah. Yeah, this looks a little bit better, to say the least. And then in the buttons, so now if we go to hashtag button, choices, input, type, submit, I want to say float left margin 0 pixels, left of 10 pixels, 0 and 0. You can remove the pixels here and do that. And same thing again, button choices, hashtag cancel add question, or cancel question, or what I called it. Yeah, I'll have to go figure out what I called it. And then do float right margin 0 10 pixels. Yeah, this should, yeah, this creates buttons like this. yeah, so this creates buttons that are on opposite ends here. Submit over here, cancel over here, but that kind of looks a little bit weird, so let's just change this to, this needs to be 10 pixels here, 0, 10 pixel, right and left. And in button choices, I want to actually try justify content right or center. So this will put it over here. If I do space around, actually, see how this looks. Space around, space between. Yeah, I think. So actually, just real quickly undo all those changes here, and let's just do that like so. This looks fine. Submit and cancel. And I think actually if I just comment out these, I have the code saved if I want to actually just check that out. It's in Stack Overflow actually. Yeah, I want to make something like this a little bit easier to read, I suppose. Nope, I want to open up my styles.css here. And actually what I did is, where is it exactly? Button. Wow. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, that's actually pretty easy. So yeah, I don't need either of these actually. Yeah, I don't think I need that. I can. Yeah, I just need to say essentially in here in button choices, margin top 10 pixels. So yeah, let's just quickly change that here to 10 pixels. I can't type. And then display flex. The default direction is row, but I just want to specify row in case some browsers don't put row, or they don't know what flex direction default is, so that they'll break it or they won't put anything. And then after this, I want to do justify content space around and width 100% to make sure that it covers the whole line and not just one point of it. And then yeah, you can see that it becomes more evenly spaced out. Obviously these look a little bit like forced off at the end there, but that is fine because I will be changing that up in a few minutes here. So 80%, no, that's wrong, sorry, 97% here and 97% here. Switch back to your index file, and then for each of these you can actually just wrap these in a div. So you can just do quickly div here like so, and then do this for each of them, and copy and paste each of these inputs, or at least the required ones that you have, into here like so. Yeah, then you can see that it adds a little star at the end of it. Yeah, and then I think you can, yeah, you can also quickly in input text you can say color is black. I'm specifying this because I want to change the stars to make the colors red, to make it look a little bit more defined. So yeah, and then you can also quickly just do hashtag add question content hashtag fields div, and in here I can put color red, like so. What? So know what I called it? You can, let's see, P. Let's do this here, put this one here, put this one here. Okay, these auto correct to a new line, or auto style to a new line, but that doesn't look right, so let's do in our styles here, let's do, oh, first of all, color red should now affect it, so div P should have color red. I think I put too many, like too much. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now it's red. And now we can also say margin 0, 0, 0, 0. And in each of these divs, I can say fields div flex or display flex and flex direction row. Now we have our stars on each of these. But now our issue that we're incurring is that we don't have any space in between these, so we can just actually put into here, we can say margin 0, 0, 0, 5, 0, and then over here change this third 0 to 5 pixels, representing the bottom aspect. So yeah, now we have a space in between each of these. If you wanted to do more, you could easily just change this thing to, like, I don't know, 7 pixels, perhaps. Change, add a couple of spaces to here, whatever you want. I'm going to add 2 spaces into each of these, so something like that. Yeah, like that. And we now have our required forms, like so. You can submit. So I'm just going to quickly submit username as a Pelipper. Subject is 30 Days of Qoom. Enter question, header help, day 1. Enter any sample code here. H1, hello, and H1, and H2, hi, and then, but actually I am a Pelipper, and H2, and then I want to put why are my sizes not looking right. If you were to answer this question, you would obviously say something like, oh, it's because this should be a H2 and this one should be a H1, as we said in whatever the first data that we coded was. So let's not actually put day 1 here, because that is wrong. Header help. And then submit it. You go back to here, it's all cleared out, which looks nice. And then if you hit back to your database, use OpenDB, hit on my OpenDB, you can see that I have a questions Qoom overflow. I can say view data. It'll take me to a new tab where it says hello, I am a Pelipper, in the correct font sizes. But look how this is looking kind of you know, H1 and H2 when I wanted to just send code. We'll work on that next time. And the 30 is Qoom. Thank you.